Hey everyone, my name is Magdalena, and unfortunately I cannot be in class today because I'm currently in Washington, D.C. in the Emerge Latino Conference. And but I still wanted to talk about the article that we did have to present on today. And the article is called Slipping and Sliding: The Many Meanings of Race and Life Histories of New York Puerto Rican Returned Migrants in San Juan by Aileen J. Finlay. So I'm going to be specifically talking about the conclusion. So she talks about the discussion of race in life histories and how these stories shift according to their context. So according to Finlay, careful contextualization is crucial to understanding the workings of race in oral histories. The stories she had throughout her article show people gathering and reshaping the meaning of race to mobilize it to do all sort of work and making sense of the world they experience. So based on the narratives, the concept of the interviewees, the concept they had about race, was created by their life experiences, their broader discourses, and political practices in post-war New York City and in late 20th century suburban San Juan. So they shared a common narrative about a racially transcendent solidarity among oppressed Puerto Ricans in New York City due to the U.S. hegemonic racial regimes that existed, such as the black and white binary in the U.S. that basically states you're either black or you're white, there's no in between. And this kind of regime was imposed by both state and non-Puerto Rican individuals. So unfortunately, Puerto Ricans had to uncomfortably negotiate their standing, and it resulted in an uneasy non-white identity that they had to hold. The narrators throughout the article made a point of speaking about the importance of blackness and defining their own identity, both in New York City and in Puerto Rico. So to them, blackness had a dual functionality. So in one corner, it was a form of joy and empowerment and solidarity. But in another corner, it was a source of pain and suffering. Finally, in these life stories, the narrators produced their own version of slippery semantics. So what this means is that the narrators would state their solidarity with Puerto Ricans within New York City, but distance themselves from Puerto Ricans on the island. So what slippery semantics can do is it shows the various levels of typification and inclusion that, when talked about, might ease possible tensions, establish social distinctions, and build different kinds of solidarity. But the biggest point that this article tried to make was that there's not one single framework for interpreting race. One single way of interpreting race is not enough. And the author of this article is basically trying to show that race can be viewed through multiple ways. Thank you for listening, and I hope everyone has a great day.